Know that at least 5 people have been killed because of this fire. Jennifer Bjorklund joins us live from Altadena. Yesterday she was in Pacific Palisades, and now joining us from the Eaton fire with a live look at the aftermath and just so much destruction to this community. Jennifer.
It is. It's decimated out here, and you mentioned those fatalities. Just horrible news out of Altadena. We know that at least one of those fatalities was a man trying to save his home. His remains are still on the property with the hose still in his hand. The coroner has not been able to come through here and actually recover any of the bodies that have been found just because of the still burning fires, the down power lines. You can see utilities like this gas line here. We see this throughout the neighborhood here, and one of the crews that was driving through here told me they just let these burn because at least it's burning. It's an open gas line, and at least it's not gas that's pooling and threatening to explode. But yes, you mentioned 10,600 acres burned here, but these are important acres. These are small pieces of people's lives woven together to make this community that is now just gone. We saw a family coming through their property for the first time, and one woman just looking for her mother-in-law's ashes. In all of this mess, hoping just to find something to hold on to, knowing that the most important thing, her family members were all safe, they were all together, but as she put it, this is the American dream you work really hard for, and now they're going to have to work hard to rebuild that. But they say they will, and it's just another one of so many stories, house after house after house on these blocks that have been destroyed. So lighter winds here today. They're hoping to get a little bit of a grid search going in this neighborhood to make sure that the houses that are next to the ones that look like this will remain safe when the winds kick up, because right now things are looking pretty good, Lisa.
And Jennifer, you mentioned that people have been coming back to the area, so I assume it's been deemed safe enough for people to return and look at what's left, even though some of the gas is still obviously flowing there behind you.
Yeah. I mean, there are lines down. There are no hot power lines that anybody can tell are hot. They've been pretty safe. There's cars driving through. It's just, be careful when you walk in here. It's not a hard closure. That's why they told me that they can't just shut off the gas for the whole area, because there are still some homes with people in them, and they're not evacuated. And that's okay. That's allowed. It's just proceed with caution at your own risk. So that's the situation here. But in other parts of LA County where they have hard evacuations, they're actually looking out for looters, because we've heard reports of 20 arrests of people who've gone into neighborhoods that are supposed to be evacuated, and they are there for no good reason except to see what they can take from people who are, heeding the evacuation orders or who have lost everything.
Yeah, that's so sad. Even though there were strong warnings from government officials and law enforcement yesterday, obviously people just ignoring that. And I guess, Jennifer, when you talked about the fact that yes, they can't just turn off all the gas, because there's some homes that are perfectly fine, were completely spared, and then other homes that were devastated, like the one behind you. And so it's a really tricky situation. It's not like just a 100% wildland wildfire. This is more of an urban interface wildfire, where you've got that mix of urban property and people living there, but it's acting like a wildfire.
It certainly is, and that was what was such a diabolical problem that fire crews had in the last few days. They're tapping into fire hydrants. The municipal water supply can only handle so much. They have these 2 million gallon backup tanks that are supposed to keep the pressure going, but there's only so much they can take. They're only really designed to hit maybe 1 or 2 houses, not an entire neighborhood. So to get the water tanks in was a real challenge. And this is, yeah, we're in the foothills. This is urban interface, but this is pretty much a grid neighborhood. These are not the canyons or the hills that we're used to really seeing fires in, because like we've been saying, fire usually goes that way. It goes uphill. This one went the other direction. So it surprised a lot of people who just never have had that as an issue before in their neighborhood.
Yeah, and it's just, it's unprecedented for all of us to see something like this happening. Jennifer Bjorklund, thank you so much for your live reports over the last several days, and I'm certainly glad that you're out of those really bad winds. Let's go to live pictures now from also in Altadena, where Jennifer Bjorklund is, not far from where she is. This is the Eaton fire. Again, this fire is the deadly fire, and these are live pictures, one of the sky cameras, but they're kind of monitoring all these transmission lines. I don't know exactly what they are used for. But obviously very valuable. And as they're panning around, you can see, what looks like some blackened, charred area on the ground. You can see just how close some of this got. Looks like there is some smoking there, but it also looks like there may be some red on the ground. So it's hard to say if they maybe tried to lay down some retardant to try and protect this area and all these different types of towers. But we are seeing smoke right now coming out of where these towers are located. Again, this is the Eaton fire in Altadena, and where we've just seen so much loss in this area. Homes destroyed, structures destroyed, and now we're seeing another structure that appears to be smoking, and it looks like they did, it's hard to tell with the light changing here, but those are some flames there on the ground, seen a little bit right next to the road there, and this looks like this could possibly be a sky camera, maybe a news camera.